rank 25 and rank 1 of the world. Rank 1. Okay? That is a crazy rank to look at. Even though the star might look simple, not a lot of people in the world can actually achieve that. Here we go. FLYN. Let's see. What is it going to be for your pre-ban? It is going to be the Gianna and the Oliver. Oliver has been FLYN first pick for many, many games today. So, without Oliver, what is FLYN going to do for the first pick? Is he going to go for a Ciara? Is he going to go for Water Ryu? It's going to be the Ciara first pick for FLYN. So, what is Pooh going to do to deal with this? What kind of first pick? Usually, in the past, for many, many tournaments, Pooh will be locking in the Water Twin Angel and Fire Bayek. But we haven't seen that Pooh in so long. This is the new 2025 Pooh. I wonder what is it going to be. It is going to be the modern day speed lead. It's going to be Fire Megumi and maybe Shiho for the first two pick. So FLYN has the Okeanos angle, but it's going to go for the Laura Tian Lang to deal with the Fire Megumi. The Tian Lang is going to get all the free attack bar while the Laura provides so many buffs that it's going to be so hard for the Fire Megumi to actually stun your team. So Pooh, are you gonna picking up? Oh, the Fire Bayek's getting picked up by Pooh, and the Ethna is getting picked up by Pooh as well. He is still believing in attack bar gain unit, which means he might be betting out the Tian Lang. So what is FLYN gonna do to deal with this? It's gonna go even more turn one, and that's gonna be the Wunsa and the Water Ryu. Is he trying to cleave Pooh with additional damage? So how's Pooh gonna try to survive this? Is he gonna pick up like an Abelio to try and heal in between? Is he gonna try and outspeed with another speed lead? Is he going for like a crazy bruiser character? It is going to be a pawn toss. And if I'm not wrong, that could be a name trap pawn toss to bait the Wunsa. But I think that's going to be a pawn toss and a Wunsa ban here because Pooh has the potential to go first with the Shiho and the Ethna as long as Wunsa is not on the field. What is going to be the ban for two-player? Maybe they think differently. They're world champion. I'm just a guy. You never know what they're going to go through in their mind. It is going to be the pawn toss ban. It's going to be a Laura ban. FLYN will get the Wunsa. But even if the Wunsa managed to go first, is he going to be boosting enough for the Tian Lang to go next? Because remember, Tian Lang also nerfed your team attack bar. And look at the attack bar difference. But no, the Ethna is going to be the one getting the first turn before the Wunsa can do anything. And right now, the one that's going to lose the turn is going to be the Water Ryu. And the Wunsa Inhale Magic is going to move. But the Fire Megumi is going to cut in between to try and stun the Tian Lang or the Ciara here. Huge stun onto the Ciara. Get a Violent Proc as well to do even more damage to FLYN's team. But what if the Tian Lang quad stun? That'd be the most devastating move. But double stun coming out from the Tian Lang onto the Fire Bayek. But the Water Ryu is going to pay the price. But oh my god, a follow-up. Oh my god, Ciara once again missing a very important bomb. He could have sealed the match right there if he managed to kill the Fire Bayek early. But no, Ciara gonna show up and show nothing. Man, that is so unlucky for Pooh. Even though he got a Violent Proc that could have really changed the flow of the match, but he could not actually execute. And that might be GG. The Fire Bayek is about to move, which means it's going to heal the Ethna back to half health. And that is over. Ciara once again disappoint the user. Pooh get the first win. How many Ciara missed bombs are we witnessing today? This is unbelievable. Round 2 between FLYN and Pooh. What is going to be the pre-ban? Is it going to be the Laura pre-ban coming out from Pooh? Pooh didn't really think about it though. But Pooh get the first pick this time around, which means he could be going for the Oliver first pick. And if you're picking Oliver, you might be pre-banning Tian Lang potentially. But what can FLYN pre-ban? There's so many options. It's going to be a Laura. It is going to be an Ethna pre-ban. We saw the Ethna was extremely fast. Completely shut down the Water Ryu immediately in the first turn. Pooh first pick. Is it going to be Oliver? Or is it going to be something else? He can still go with Oliver because I think his entire team works really, really well with Oliver. But he could also be stealing the Shiho away immediately. Because we saw that FLYN love playing Oliver, Shiho, and Okeanos. What is it going to be for Pooh first pick? It is going to be the Oliver stealing it away from FLYN. And Ciara Shiho is going to be picked up by FLYN to provide that turn 1 advantage for his team. Without Ethna on the field, this Shiho is even scarier than before, because what is the realistic way to deal with this guy? What is Pooh going to do here? Is he going to pick up Fire Megumi for second speed lead? Or is he going to go with some fun LD action? It's going to be the Jogun and the Gianna getting picked up by Pooh here for the turn 1 as well. Both are trying to go fast. But over there, FLYN is going to lock in the Heigang to counter both the Jogun and the Gianna. He also have another follow-up unit. That's going to be the Okeanos to reset Gianna and the Oliver. Okeanos also one of the most popular follow-up unit in this entire region. Funny enough, it used to be the Fire Bison. It used to be Carno. But now it's all about the Okeanos. And we also have the anti-stun number 1 and anti-stun number 2 to counter the Okeanos, one of the most popular stun unit in the game right now. And what is FLYN going to do to counter this? Is he going to ban Oliver and pick up a Water Bruiser? He's going to go in with the good old Rakuni once again. And there's no realistic counter to Rakuni from Pooh except for sealing it away in the scroll. Is it going to be a Rakuni ban? Is it going to be a Heigang ban? Heigang Rakuni combination is also really good because the moment you cleanse something, you gain so much free attack bar with Heigang. So Rakuni Heigang on the team is like a soft ragdoll on your team. Josephine getting banned out, which means Pooh gets the first turn with attack buff and potentially bomb and control from the Oliver. But remember, Heigang is on the field, so maybe he won't get that turn 1 too easily. First turn belongs to the Jogun with the seal available. He can't take away the Rakuni. Never mind. Never mind. No, Rakuni is going to stay on the field, dodge the scroll trap. And Zenisak is having the first bomb out for the Oki. Missed the stun though. You don't want to give Okeanos the bomb, man. This guy hands is very, very scary. He can pass you back that bomb any second. But no, the stun is going to start from happening. However, remember there's Rakuni on the field, which means the bomb might not stay for too long. But Rakuni will be focused on cleansing the monkey, but that's a lot of free attack bar for the team. The monkey is about to lap the entire team, and oh my god, look at that beautiful despair stun. However, the double attack buff bomb on the Okeanos might seal the deal for FLYN. Can he survive the 2 bombs? Rakuni losing the opportunity to boost, and now Okeanos gonna go down to the double bomb, and the Shiho is being completely controlled by the Oliver. There's nothing that FLYN can do to get out of this control from the Oliver, because the increased cooldown time cannot be solved by Violent Proc from the Shiho, because Shiho is on Swift Build. Rakuni is trying so hard to keep the team alive, but all it could do is to provide a bit of healing for the team, and that is pretty much it, because Oliver is back controlling the Heigang attack bar and maybe taking away the Rakuni skill too as well. No, Oliver is never going to let go of that Shiho. That Shiho is completely controlling. Pooh will take game 2. Are we seeing a 3-0 for Pooh? Did FLYN fight all this time for the past, I don't know, 2-3 hours just to be 3-0 by Pooh? There's no way, right? I believe in the comeback that FLYN possessed. He did not go through that training arc And the whole underdog story to be defeated 3-0 by Pooh like this. But you know what? Pooh is really strong. Let's just agree on something. That Pooh is like the big four, yeah? The final boss. The emperor of the Summoner Sky Island. Here we go. What is going to be this round pre-ban? Is it going to be Oliver? Is it going to be Zenisek? It is going to be Gianna Oliver getting pre-ban. First pick for FLYN. What is it going to be? First pick for FLYN. Are we seeing a Ciara first pick? Or are we seeing a Joe Gunn first pick? Because giving Joe Gunn to Pooh seems like a bad idea. They are really thinking about the first pick here. First pick for FLYN is going to be the good old Ciara. So is Pooh going to steal Oki and Shiho, or is he going to go with his trusty Joe Gunn in the first pick? It's going to be the Shiho getting stolen, and he's going to lock in the Fire Megumi as well to get a bit of kind of between to scare away the Wunsa coming out from FLYN. But FLYN's going to lock in the Tian Lang and maybe the Laura once again, but I don't think the Wunsa was really the play. He's going to lock in the Josephine early on to counter the stun coming out from Pooh. Very good play right there. So what is Pooh going to do in this situation? Is he going to pick a counter play? Is he going to go first? Is he going to dominate with a bruiser character? What is it going to be? Wow. I think for the first time in SWC 2025 APAC Group A, we are seeing Mi Ying for the first time. And excuse me, what? Is that a water Yennefer? Like, I know Annabelle has been used for quite some matches now, and it kind of shocked me a little bit. But water Yennefer Layla for the anti-cleanse against the Mi Ying is completely amazing to see. I'm loving it, man. Pawn toss getting picked up last, provide invincibility in the cleanse. I think it is going to be a pawn toss ban, and FLYN is going to try his very best to land all these anti-cleanse and control onto Pooh. Here we go, guys. Could be the final. This could be the final match of today. But what if FLYN can create a crazy comeback? Now, first round belongs to the Shiho with the big skill 3, but no stun. Ciara dodging every stun imaginable to mankind, and she's gonna be alive. However, the defense break, the slow debuff, is gonna be very painful for Ciara to deal with. Oblivion onto the Fire Megumi. Provoke onto the Mi Ying. Tian Lang going in with the big defense break, and Ciara with the bomb but attack break. She's gonna still land the bomb and detonate it onto the... Oh no, she missed the stun. The Mi Ying provide a healing. The counters up. Big stun from the Shiho, but now Josephine's gonna get a turn as well. Josephine looking for a target. That's gonna be the Annabelle. But here we go. The Fire Megumi with the stun onto the Ciara. Ciara cannot survive for that much longer because the Mi Ying is about to take a turn. Shiho locked down the Josephine, and Mi Ying is getting another turn, and that is so much damage onto the Josephine. Josephine get another turn as well. Shut down the Shiho. But can this Tian Lang and Fire Water Yennefer control the Mi Ying and the Annabelle? Crazy resistance from Annabelle. He electric off with the big stun anti-cleanse onto the Mi Ying and get a Violent Breath as well. He needs to get rid... Oh no! He could not stop the Annabelle from moving. Annabelle with a big heal and Fire Megumi with the big proc, and there's nothing that FLYN can do. So much damage coming out from Mi Ying right there. Another turn coming out from the Tian Lang, but there's nothing much that Tian Lang can do. Josephine looking for provoke, but there's no healing on the side of FLYN. The Annabelle keeping everybody together with a fat heal, and there's nothing that FLYN could do. AoE damage coming out from the Tian Lang, and it will stun 2 units, but will not control the Annabelle. Annabelle getting a turn, Mi Ying getting another turn, cleansing away the Oblivion, and there's nothing that what a Yennefer could do to stop this Mi Ying. More damage from Tian Lang, more damage from Tian Lang, but is it gonna be enough? It's nowhere near enough to bring down the She-Hulk. Yennefer get the violent proc here. The Yennefer did not get the proc, get the silence onto the Annabelle, but is that gonna be enough? It is not gonna be enough. This might be it, guys. Pooh is 1 step closer. Pooh is 2 steps closer. Mi Ying closing down on Tian Lang, and that is GG. It is Pooh who will be the one